And welcome once again to the Countdown series. It is that time once again where we talk about the African Cup of Nations. You heard that right. It's all about road to Morocco. 22 more days to go. Yes, guys, it's just 22 more days and it will be kickoff to the 35th edition of the African Cup of Nations that will be taking place in Morocco. Now, in case you're just coming across my video for the very first time, the Countdown series is all about everything AFCON. Now, talk about history, records, and even what to expect in the coming edition. I talk about it here. All right, let's go straight to the video of today. So what I want to talk about today is a fact. Yes, we are going to history class, if I may put it that way. Yes, we're going to go a bit to the history class. Now, did you know that in the very first edition of the AFCON tournament, we had only 3 participating nations? Yes, I say 3 participating nations because the 4th nation was disqualified. Now, these 3 nations were Egypt, Ethiopia, and Sudan. Now, the 4th nation that was disqualified was South Africa, and that's because there was some apartheid, situation in the country that got them disqualified. So at the end of the day, it was just Sudan, Ethiopia, and Egypt that participated in the very first edition of the AFCON. Now, you may want to ask why it was just the 4 of them. That's because these 4 nations were the founding nations of the Confederation of African Football, CAF. Yes, you heard that right. The 4 nations were the founding nations of CAF, and that was why they decided, to start off the tournament. And of course, it just went straight to the semi-finals where Egypt defeated Sudan, and Ethiopia, they were supposed to play South Africa. So, since South Africa was disqualified, they just went straight to the final. They lost to Egypt, and of course, Egypt won the very first edition of the African Cup of Nations. And of course, we know that they are the most a successful team in this very tournament, as they've won 7 of the AFCON titles already. You might say 3 participating teams started the AFCON tournament, but look at it, it has expanded over time. At some point we had 16, and now it's going to be 24 teams. Don't forget, 24 teams will be taking part in this year's African Cup of Nations. Now, if this content resonates with you, do well to drop a comment, share, and of course give me a follow so that you don't miss any updates at all as it concerns the African Cup of Nations. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.